Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Today's topic is overcome the fear of loneliness. Overcome the fear of loneliness. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. All right, let's dig into this message today. Overcome the fear of loneliness. Fear. What is fear? Fear is a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, or whatever you deem as a threat, whether it is real or imagined. And that's what fear is. We don't want to live our lives in fear. And many of us women, we have a fear of loneliness. We don't want to live our lives like that. Okay? You know, many of us, we do a lot of things to keep from being lonely. We'll partner up with all sorts of people just to have company so that we don't face life alone. But people, what I want you to understand is being alone is the most powerful place you can be. Be alone with yourself and loving yourself and enjoying yourself. It's powerful, people. Don't have a fear of being alone, especially as women. You know, we don't want to be known as spinsters, never been married, never had a boyfriend, people looking at you all funny and make you feel like something's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's power to be able to stand alone, to take care of yourself, to be independent, to make your own decisions. It's power in that. Many times you partner up with these people and they take control of your life and lead you down a dark path of unhappiness and destruction. When you are alone, you are the captain of your own ship. So wherever it goes, it's wherever you steer it. It's your decision, whatever you want your life to be. When you are alone, when you partner with somebody, if you're fortunate enough to partner with someone who's on your same page, who's on your same level, who wants to go in the same direction that you're trying to go in, that's wonderful. But many times it doesn't happen like that, especially for us women. When we partner up with a man, we end up going in his direction, not him going in our direction. No, we're the ones that bend over backwards just to keep the relationship going, just to keep a man in our lives. And why do we do that? Because we have a fear of being alone. That's why. It's a scary thing to be out here alone. You understand? You have to face your responsibilities by yourself. If you fail, you don't have anybody to fall back on. It's all about you. It's power, people. It's power when you can stand on your own. Quit running after people to make you feel like, it's some sort of security if he's there with you. No, that's no security at all. He could walk off and still leave you alone. And what will you do? Run out and try to find somebody else to fill that gap. Ladies, when you find the power that you have inside of you and you're able to stand on your own 2 feet and live your life alone, you don't feel lonely at all. Now, I'm not saying that that's the perfect situation to live your life alone. You see, the perfect situation, I believe, is if you have a partner. But in today's world, it's not an easy task to find a suitable partner that's going to stand with you. You see? And if you let fear overtake you, then you'll just pick up anybody to be with you who will probably end up mistreating you because you have a fear of being alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Start loving yourself. Try it out. Be by yourself for a while. Now, at first, you may feel some kind of way, been missing somebody or missing being with somebody or whatever. That will pass. You can still go out and have fun with your friends and all of that. It's just that you are not out believing that you need a partner to feel whole. That's it. You're already whole. When you love yourself, you are full of yourself. You are happy with yourself. You really don't need anybody else to make you happy. You're already happy. You see, and this way you don't fear being alone. In fact, you find happiness in being alone. Happiness and peace. Peace. Peace is underrated. Because when you have peace in your life, you can sleep at night. You understand? You can relax, realizing there's nobody around there to smear your name, to stab you in the back, to make you feel hurt for no reason, to come in and disturb your life. You don't have that when you are alone. Now, we did have a letter here. So let's read this letter and see what she says. Okay, here we go. She says, I have been married to a narcissist for about 12 years. He left due to the fact that I told him that if he could not give me the love and respect that I deserve, then he needed to leave. Well, it's good you told him that, but the narcissist can't give you that. The narcissist doesn't have that to give. The narcissist is a demonic being. Can't give you any love or any respect. He's there to destroy you. And that's it. Okay, let's see. This was after he stayed out all night and came in at 10 a.m. the next morning. He was with his other supply. That's all that was. He moved in with his cousin. I ended up in a behavioral hospital and was diagnosed with emotional trauma disorder, PTSD, and major depressive disorder. My life has been a wreck. Well, see, ladies, that's why the narcissist came to you, to destroy you, to leave you just like this. And the narcissist leaves a lot of women psychotic. That's their point. They want to destroy you financially, mentally, and physically. Okay? I am on antidepressants and anxiety meds. I have a therapist and a psychiatrist. Well, now let me explain something to you here. Best wishes with your therapist and your psychiatrist and all of that and your medication. Spiritually, you just need to heal. You just need, you don't need those, whatever. You just need to heal. You have been involved with a demon. And the demon has tried to destroy you. See, this demon destroys you not only from the outside, it destroys you from the inside. You see, it works on your psyche. It works on your belief about yourself. It slowly tears you down, your self-esteem, your value, your worth, all of that. You don't feel like anything. The demon wants you to be totally dependent on him or her. For instance, you depend on the demon to just give you a little bit of kindness now and then. And they will. They'll give you a little bit of kindness and then turn around and slap you right in the face. That's the demon. You see? A little bit of kindness just to keep you hanging on, knowing that it's there. That kindness is there somewhere if you just hang on. But then he's slowly beating you down the whole time. And what it is, every time he beats you down, you just go lower and lower and lower. But you stay with this because you remember how the narcissist was in the love bombing stage. When you fell in love with the narcissist. That's what you remember. And that's what keeps you hanging on. Waiting for that person to come back. That person was an illusion that the narcissist created for you. And especially for you. He drew from your own energy the type of man that you wanted. And he changed for you into that man. Doing love bombing. You see, the narcissist is a demon. And this demon is like a chameleon. He can read your energy and change into the person to make you fall in love with him. That's the narcissist. People, once you understand what you're really dealing with, then you don't feel so desperate or out of control, or you have no control over what's going on in your life. When you understand what it is, then you can deal with it better. All right? This is a spiritual thing. It's not a medical thing. As a matter of fact, the medical people would tell you they can't cure the narcissist. There's no cure. It's beyond medicine. It's spiritual, people. It's a demon. A real demon. Okay? Now let's see what else you say here. We both decided to go to counseling. Well, he just went to counseling to appease you. The narcissist is not interested in changing. The counseling, he went to counseling so you would change. So that you would be able to just stay and deal with the narcissist. You see, the counseling's for you, not for the narcissist. But he was not invested as much as I was. He would never stick to his word. The narcissists are pathological liars. What word? What word do you think he's going to stick to? The therapist and the psychiatrist told me he was a narcissist. At the time, I had no idea what that was. I didn't either. When I got involved with the narcissist, listen, I didn't know anything about the narcissist. Nothing. Just like everybody else. I went through it just like you're going through it. But during my healing, the divine revealed it all to me. Everything. What it was, why it happened, who the narcissist is, why is the narcissist here, and what the narcissist's mission is for people. For people. And I got this understanding through healing. And you will too. On your spiritual journey, the divine will reveal it all to you. You don't need the therapist or the psychiatrist. The divine. Strengthen your connection with the divine, and everything will be rolled right out to you for you to understand. You see, because the universe doesn't want you to deal with this at all. They want you to overcome this, to learn the lesson, because the narcissist did teach you a lesson in here. If anything else, in your healing, you should learn to value yourself. Self-love, self-respect. That's what you learn from the narcissist. Okay? You say, he shows no empathy or concern for me, period, because he has none. And everything is my fault. A narcissist never takes accountability for anything. anything. My heart is torn, and I am not understanding this entire thing. I have been blaming myself. Don't. It's not your blame. No. But I am realizing it isn't me. I have a care team of doctors and 3 family members. I need to be able to go forward with my life. I still have periods of depression and crying spells. I am actually afraid to be around him alone. How can I go forward? I want my marriage, but not at the cost of my mental health. I'm crushed, and I don't see a positive end to any of this. The positive end is for you to save yourself and to leave this narcissist. That's the positive end. And until you get on your healing path, it won't be easy. The narcissist is not really trying to let you go because the narcissist is sucking you for supply. So, the narcissist is never going to treat you well. It's never going to change unless it changes for the worse. But the narcissist needs you around for supply. You are just one of the narcissist supplies. Now, you say that the narcissist stayed out to 10 a.m. He was probably with another supply. And ladies, don't get this twisted. The supply can be anything breathing with this demon. Be another man, could be another woman, could be a child, and in some cases could even be an animal. It's a demon, you see. He doesn't care where the supply is coming from. If the opportunity presents himself or herself or itself to the narcissist, and the narcissist wants it, the narcissist will not say no. The narcissist will take it. You understand? That's the narcissist. The narcissist needs supply. No matter where they get it, they need supply. So, you married the narcissist. So, you were a main supply, but he's almost killing you. And some narcissists have stayed with their mates until they've drained them dry. Drain them dry. And they just kill over and die. Dealing with the narcissist. It's poison, people. It's dangerous. All right. I talked with my pastor, and he asked me, why do you want to stay in this relationship? And, I'm going to ask you this. Well, I know how you want to stay. Fear of loneliness. That's why. The only answer I have is yes. I do love him, and I am afraid to be alone. I love to cook, and I want to care for him. He says, why do you want to be with somebody who does not want you? I am really trying to accept that he doesn't want me. It's so hard. You see, it's not that he doesn't want you. But what does he want you for? That's it. You see, he wants you as long as you have resources. You see? And as long as you're breathing, it's a resource. It's a supply. He can sit there with you and do what he likes and still knows when he come home, supply's there. See, narcissists cannot live alone, period. They have to have a steady supply of energy all the time. And see, we are energy. Everybody is just energy, you see? And it's spiritual. So now you're dealing with this demon who is a spiritual entity that needs your energy. So he's sucking you. And you see that he's sucking you because you're already saying you're on antidepressants and you have these crying spells and periods of depression. That's the narcissist working his magic on you. That's what it feels like when he's destroying you. The only way you can stop it is to leave the narcissist. And plus, let me tell you this, it's not love. It's a trauma bond. That's not love at all. What you feeling for the narcissist? Because when I was with the narcissist, that's what I thought it was. Love. It's a trauma bond. It's not love. The narcissist makes you believe that's what it is, but it is not that. You are being deceived. When you look at the narcissist, look past what you actually see with you see, but look at the narcissist through your emotions. And then you'll be able to see who he is. It's a demon. It's a demon. You see, when you look into their face, you just see another human and you don't understand why this human could be so evil. Because inside, where that soul is, that's where the demon sits. There's nothing inside that vessel but that demon. Do you understand? People, I hope that you understand this, because this will save your life. It really will. This morning, his father passed away. I asked if he would like me to come. He responded, "If you want to." Of course, I want to. My father-in-law passed, but also I know he will be there and I get to see him. Okay, I guess this is your husband, your ex-husband, because he moved in with his cousin. He moved out already, and you should be happy about that. All right, so you know that you will see him at the funeral. However, that isn't what he wants. I can't make anyone, especially him, love me. The narcissist is incapable of loving anyone. You need to get this through your head, please. It's a demon. This demon is not here to love. This demon is here to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The demon does not love anyone. Anyone. See, they come into your life love bombing you and making you feel it. Being with them, your life is going to be wonderful. During the love bombing stage is usually when you feel like you're falling in love with them. During the love bombing, you see? But then once the narcissist knows that they have you, and in your case, I'm sure once you married him, that's when he showed you who he really was. You see? And you have been dealing with that demon for almost 12 years. You have turned into an enabler. You enable the demon. I know this is going to be hard for you to understand, but you are enabling this demon to do his work. Because I would not doubt it if you've been trying to take up for the demon. You know? Let's see. Let's end this letter here. It seems that I keep attracting the wrong type of man in my life. My ex-husband was physically, verbally, and emotionally abusive. He almost killed me. He wanted to. He's a demon. I am a domestic violence survivor. I have prayed and prayed, but nothing has changed because you're still dealing with that demon. That's why. What's the use of trying? How can I break this cycle? Easy. Leave. Get away from that demon and start on your spiritual journey. Start it. And if you don't really know how, I do have a video. Look in the on the channel. Find this video that says how to begin your spiritual healing. It's a step-by-step video of how I healed from being with the narcissist. Now, I wasn't with the narcissist as long as you. I was with him for 6 years, but I only lived with him for 1 year. And that's when I saw the full-blown narcissist when he moved in. But get on your spiritual path and you will heal. Your life will progress. And you will be a wonderful, happy person again. But it's going to take time. It took me 2.5 years of working on myself to overcome that narcissistic abuse. It's not an overnight thing, people, because you're dealing with something spiritual, something outside of this dimension. It's a demon. It's a real demon that you're dealing with. You see, and it takes time for you to heal from that. Because, see, this demon has worked its magic from your inside, from your psyche, the way that you feel about things, your perspective, the way that you see things. The demon has distorted your perception. And through healing, you will find your happiness again. I hope that you understand this message today. And I really hope that it helps you. Ladies, don't be fearful of being alone. Being alone can be the most powerful step in your life. Being by yourself is very powerful and enlightening. It really is. You make your own decisions. You find your own joy in yourself. And you don't have to deal with another person who's coming in a bad mood, wanting to fight all the time, things like that. You don't do that when you are alone. And the more that you are alone and able to stand in your own power, you won't feel the need to have a companion. You know, you may at one point in your life desire to have someone to be with you, but you would be more discerning about it once you have healed. You won't just grab any and everybody because you have a fear of being alone. I hope that you understand this message today, and I really hope that it helps you. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, I have begun to put the link in the description. So look at the description and you see email address. Just click on that and send me your questions. I would be happy to answer them for you. And ladies, again, your letters really help so many other women out here who are having the same issue. So don't hesitate to send them in and share them with others. Now, those of you who are missing your movement and exercise, go to the description and you'll find a link that says affirmations and exercises. Click on that link and you'll immediately go to today's affirmation and exercise. Okay, so I've just took it over to the sister channel for the affirmations and exercises. You're not going to miss out anything after this video. Just go in the description, click the link, and there you are. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for your comments and your letters. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.